recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wrestling Challenge, where we feature the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation. I'm Gorilla Monsoon, and joining me, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
I can speak for myself.
Absolutely. Speak anytime you want. Plenty of action coming up. Settle back in that easy chair. Let's get to it. Well, we promised you action, and we've got it hot and heavy this week here on Wrestling Challenge. It's going to be an unbelievable happening. The Hulkster will appear, the nemesis for your man.
The Hulkster, look at the...
Speechless, aren't you?
No.
Macho Man Randy Savage will be here. Special matchup with Billy Jack Haynes, and we indeed will hear from Elizabeth. There he is, the master of the full Nelson, Billy Jack Haynes.
Yeah, the man with the 7-foot hat.
The Hart Foundation, take a look at him. A real dynamic duo.
They're bad.
Can you look at the,
Real
you can imagine
bad.
the laugh coming out. The Killer Bees in action here this week in the World Wrestling Federation, with or without the masks.
They look good in yellow.
The Cowboy, Ace, Bob Orton, of late has been doing some strange things with this gentleman right here. The magnificent one, Don Morocco. Maybe a union of sorts between these two. We'll find out as we hear from them. And of course, one half of the Islanders, Toma, in single competition against Spotty, the Moondog. What an interesting and exciting hour here this week on Wrestling Challenge, would you not say, Bob? Let's go to the
always
ring.
interesting.
This is a one-fall bout. Introducing in the ring from Portland, Oregon, weighing 246 pounds, Billy Jack Haynes. Soon to be entering the ring area, accompanied by Elizabeth from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 236 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Randy Macho Man Savage.
Randy Macho Man, or not so Macho Man, Randy Savage being led down the aisle here in this capacity crowd on its feet, being led by Elizabeth. And boy, she has been putting up with an awful lot from the Intercontinental Champion for quite some time now. I don't know how she does it.
It's simple, Monsoon. If you don't toe the mark, you hear the bark.
Well, he is certainly, she is lovely this week here. Non-title matchup. The belt is not at stake. Macho Man doesn't have to worry about losing his title, but he can certainly lose a whole lot more than that, Bobby.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. And I wouldn't worry about the beauty of Elizabeth and how she's treated. Let's concern ourselves with what is important. The Intercontinental Champion, Randy the Macho Man. Get it right, Savage.
No, I don't hardly ever say Macho Man, because he's not a Macho Man in my book anymore.
Oh, Billy Jack sticking his nose in personal business.
Oh, look at that. Scooped Elizabeth right around it. Look at that. Give me a break. He's not a man, he's a mouse.
Yeah, well, he's gonna do something to that big 250-pound piece of cheese, I'll guarantee you.
Boy, that certainly remains to be seen. And Billy Jack Haynes, since entering the World Wrestling Federation here, is a tremendous individual. In fact, we had an opportunity to ask Liz, why do you put up with this?
Well, actually, the Macho Man really is nice to me. He buys me beautiful clothes, and he really does treat me good. It's just that sometimes he doesn't really like for me to talk to...
What are you doing over there? Get out of there right now.
Give me a break.
You don't seem to understand. The whole wrestling world is focusing on the Macho Man. Elizabeth is just the topping on the cake, just something extra.
Freedom of speech guaranteed by the Constitution, Brain.
Right, and a woman's place is in the home.
Oh, Liz. Nice takeover by Billy Jack. A little bit to the chagrin and surprise of Randy Savage. Powerhouse, definitely. Billy Jack, he's going to get the nod for power, but Savage going to get it for speed. Nice duck under there. High cross body. Champion down the leg hook. 2 count only. Oh, look at that power. Are you impressed? I am.
He was lucky. He just caught him good.
Lucky, huh?
Couldn't do it again, though.
Just lucked out, right?
Lucked out. See, you called just like I do, Monsoon.
Intercontinental champion is seen fit to leave the squared circle to get a breather, and he might well need that breather.
Elizabeth's concerned. She shouldn't be.
She shouldn't be.
No. He's the Intercontinental champion. He's defended the title. He won it fair and square from Tito Santana.
Oh, please.
Please.
Stole it in the Boston Gardens in front of 19,000 plus. Stole the title from Tito. She looks very concerned right now. Her meal ticket might be in trouble.
No, he's in no trouble. He's just playing cat and mouse with this big tattooed fool. You ever wonder why he draws on himself?
Pardon me?
You ever wonder why he draws on himself?
He draws on himself.
He's got tattoos on.
Oh, look at that! Smart move there by Savage, over for the cover. Outsmarted Billy Jack on that particular move. Look out. Randy going up, perched high there. Oh, double axe handle right behind the ear. Sends Billy Jack down to the canvas. Referee right, oh, that was almost 3. However, only in horseshoes and hanger days.
And dealing with you, Monsoon, almost counts.
Well, oh, nice clothesline.
One of the most devastating clotheslines I've seen.
I just said it was a nice clothesline.
I didn't say nice, I said devastating.
Devastating?
Pay attention. If you want to be co-host out here with me, pay attention.
I'll try to pay attention. Sorry, I lost my head.
That can happen.
Billy Jack retaliating with some right hands downstairs, but not effective. Hooks that top rope. And look out, reversal coming up. Oh, talk about clotheslines and devastation. Did you see that one?
That was a nice clothesline.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't as devastating as Macho Man's, though.
Tables turned here as Billy Jack going to work. Look at the intense look on the face of this youngster. Suplex coming up. High vertical, turned him loose. Well, it wasn't really executed all that well. Look out, second turnbuckle on the inside. Oh, planted an elbow right in the sternum, 1.
He's not going to get him. The Macho Man's got too much adrenaline going.
Well, Elizabeth certainly doesn't see it that way. She is extremely concerned.
That's because she's a woman. She belongs at home. I mean, his business is to have her as a manager. That's fine with me.
Who could he possibly pull in front of him to protect him if she remained at home?
That's a cat and mouse game he plays with you. Monsoon, he's a man.
Oh, full Nelson, beautifully applied, right in the center of the ring. Could be all over here. Oh, Macho Man. Oh, he made it to the rope. Referee did not break it as Billy Jack pulls him back in. He's in deep trouble. Right in the center of the ring. Oh, look at that. What a cheap move.
What, the referee got in the way.
Referee
I can't believe it.
Oh, please.
What? Well, how'd you see it?
He just scooped up there both legs and kicked the referee right in the kisser.
The referee should have been watching behind to see if his hands were locked properly.
Referee knocked right into the middle of next week. Here comes another referee. It's Danny Davis. What is he gonna? Oh, come on.
What's going on here?
That's ridiculous.
Let's get the decision before we make a judgment, Monsoon.
Well, wait a minute. Danny Davis is explaining it to our ring announcer. He had no way, shape, or form that he could call that.
Now, wait a minute.
Let's find out what he did say.
The winner of this bout, the result of a disqualification, Randy Macho Man Savage.
I bet you I know what happened. I bet you when his feet went up, Billy Jack shoved Savage into the ref. I bet you that's what happened. A good call, a good, honest call. Danny Davis, my hat goes off to you.
Are you kidding? Danny Davis literally stole that match away from Billy Jack Haynes. How could he come out of nowhere from the locker room area, step into the ring, and make any kind of a decision?
I'm telling you, that was one of the fairest calls.
What
I don't say that much.
miscarriage.
No, I don't say that much. That was a fair call.
You're a liar, Bobby.
I'm not a liar. Danny Davis, my
Let's
hat
go
goes
back
off.
and look at your monitor. We're going to go back and show it again.
Be glad to.
Look at this now. Glad right in there. Beautiful full Nelson right in the center of the ring. And look at that. Very deliberate.
He picked Savage up. He picked Savage up and shoved him forward. You wear
Miscarriage
glasses.
of justice here, wrestling fans. Stay with us. The Wrestlers Rebuttal coming up with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat should be interesting.
Danny Davis, you did a good job. Take it from the brain.
I get a lot of wrestling fan mail. And one of the questions that I get time and time again in the fan mail is that what really ticks the dragon off? What really gets the steamer going? Well, this question that you want answered is this. You got Bobby Heenan out there with Big John Studd, King Kong Bundy. You got Don Morocco with Mr. Fuji. And what I'm trying to say is that what really ticks me off is these guys claiming that they need managers to manage their business. Come on, you guys. I've been in the business 11 years. I've been able to manage my flights, my engagements, my contract signings. We know. The fans out there know. I know. We know why you have them. That third person out there on the floor to distract the wrestler. Fuji, I felt your cane. Bobby Heenan, I've seen you. Last but not least, what really ticks me off is Jake the Snake Roberts and his DDT. That really hurt you. It's hurt me.
Right now, wrestling fans, we're going to take you to a very special interview between Ace Cowboy Bob Orton and the Magnificent One, reviewing what's gone down here.
Here we are, the Ace and the Magnificent One in our Saturday evening, dudes.
Oh, it's so
and
good.
you know, it was such an extraordinary moment. It was such a... And to have you by my side.
Oh, thank you, Donald. I love being by your side.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. One more look at it.
Yes.
Who am I calling Fatso? Take your choice. Huh? You know, knowing the man so well, we knew that anybody else would have been down for the count. Yes. But not you, jerk. So you came out there, so you had a baseball bat.
With a crutch
so he
under one arm. Oh,
Don't forget the crutch. Stumbling around and flopping like a fish. You were something else.
I would come here and get rid of the flower shop. If they think that those sons of bitches can keep me down like this, they're wrong. Goodbye, flower shop. It's gonna take.
Whoop-de-doo, Piper. You threw your crutch away. Big deal. You're still not the man you used to be. You'll be walking around with that limp for the rest of your life.
You know, have you ever been really, really small? Have you been so small that you can fall through the crack of a table? Roddy Piper, the man who wanted to prevent you from feeding your family, who didn't want you to get a better job, the man who was embarrassed of me being better than you are. That's what it's all about. That's why Ace is Ace and Magnificent is Morocco, you see. Because better than anybody else, Roddy Piper, come out with your cane, come out with your crutch. You might need something to stand on for the rest of your life. Because when we're done with you, when we're done with your hero, when we're done with your big man, you who like the lights, you who all of a sudden like the roar of the crowd on your side, you will know the man who carried you to greatness. You will know the shoulders you've ridden on. You will know Ace, Cowboy Orton, the man you turned your back on. And you will know your friend. You will know Magnificent Morocco, the man you tried to embarrass, the man who demands from you before anything else, Roddy Piper, an apology for your actions. The Ace and the Magnificent One, all together now. Yeah.
Certainly was a bias and a one-sided opinion given to us by Orton and the Magnificent One, Morocco. Right now, let's go to a special interview.
Well, there is no doubt about it. We have talked so many times about the incredible competition here in the World Wrestling Federation for the tag team titles currently held by the British Bulldogs. But one team that almost literally put the world of professional wrestling on its ear when they came to the United States and the World Wrestling Federation, talking, of course, about the incredible machines. First, it was the Giant Machine and the Super Machine, and then out of nowhere, yet a third machine, the Big Machine. And one thing for certain, the machines here in the World Wrestling Federation spell trouble for every team they face in the ring.
Hi, Dozo, Mushi Mushi, Mitsubishi, Honda, Suzuki, Mitsu Arakawa.
All Ichiban.
Hi, Dodo. Hi.
Much like the incredible machine, Super Machine.
We are very happy to come from Japan to United States. Our stable master has put time and effort and much knowledge into our wrestling education.
Nakamatsu-san, hi.
We have now an opportunity to perhaps prove to the people here in the United States we are worthy of championship match. British Bulldogs, present champions of the whole world in wrestling. The Hart Foundation, former champions Volkov and Sheik, United States Express, Stud and Bundy. Every major professional tag team combination is here in the United States. We represent #1 in Japan. We come to the United States to represent our people and become #1 in pro wrestling.
There's certainly no doubt about it. One look at them tells you indeed they are the incredible machines from Japan. Ichiban, to say the least.
The following tag team bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the team in the corner to my right, first from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing 221 pounds, Butch Cooper. His tag team partner from Las Vegas, Nevada, the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 240 pounds, Barry O. The opponents have a total combined weight of 464 pounds. They are B. Brian Blair, Jumping Jim Brunzell, the Killer Bees.
Killer Bees getting a tremendous ovation here this week in the World Wrestling Federation, and they are flying high. You can take that to the bank, Brain.
I like it when they come out wearing the mask.
You do? Why?
It's a little less time I have to look at those ugly kissers.
You're not exactly going to win any prizes, you know.
Well, you'll be behind me if there's a contest.
Well, you're right, but I wouldn't be throwing any stones.
They should have Danny Davis referee this match.
That partial individual, Danny Davis?
You can't say that. I mean,
what do you mean I can't? You heard me say it just now, didn't you?
Well, yes, I heard you say it, Monsoon.
Well,
but
don't say I can't say it.
Okay, you can say it, but that doesn't mean you're right.
I call it the way I see it.
What do you think I do? Sit here and just lie?
Well, we've got a special piece of tape here on the Killer Bees, and in fact, we asked them, why the masks?
Well, there's a lot of wrestlers out there that have managers take shortcuts and do as they please, but these masks are just an equalizer that brings them to their knees.
The Bees have added another weapon to our arsenal: confusion, mass confusion.
Well, they certainly have created confusion with the masks. There's no question about that.
I bet when they get up in the morning, they have confusion at the start of their day. When they start shaving, when they start brushing their teeth and waking up to find out what they're going to wear. I bet they figure out, let's wear something with stripes. That's mass confusion.
You're probably right.
Of course I'm right. I'm the brain.
Oh, nice block of the Beal there, and a flying head scissors by Jumping Jim Brunzell on Barry O, who looks like he's put on about 30 pounds since he's returned to the World Wrestling
Of
Federation.
muscle.
I didn't say that.
I
just
said
he's
that.
Put on about 30 pounds.
I said of muscle.
B. Brian Blair with a little B action off the second turnbuckle on the inside as they go to work on the left arm and shoulder of Barry O. And Butch Cooper, is he yet to be in this match, probably?
He was in the match.
Earlier on, he started
he was
out.
in the match.
Didn't show us too much, is that right?
Well, he's a ham and egger.
Oh.
He tries hard. He tries hard, but...
Oh, nice maneuver. High cross body. He got caught.
Am I right? Is that muscle?
He's got power, no question. Barry O possesses power. Cooper in there now with a knee right in the lower abdomen. Very questionable shot.
He showed me something there for a minute.
Jumping Jim didn't waste any time getting over, making the tag to beat Brian. Irish whip in there, look out. Oh, power slam. Could be the beginning of the end. Barry O comes in and gets caught with a backdrop. And a flying elbow sends Barry O right out over the top, excuse me.
More double teaming.
Butch Cooper in for the ride. There's the most devastating drop kick in all of professional wrestling. Turn the shower on.
It's not fair.
Didn't even use the masks.
Didn't have to. It's 2 against 1.
Exciting Killer Bees.
The winners of this bout, the Killer Bees.
Killer Bees chalking up a very impressive victory here this week on Wrestling Challenge, and maybe they'll issue a challenge to Stud and Bundy.
Oh, we'd love that. You know, a lot of people are predicting that there's your next world champions.
Well, why not? They're an outstanding team. Let's go back and take a look at the Bees as they buzz around. Look at that elbow to eliminate Barry O, get him out of sight. As he goes down hard to the canvas, a nice double team effort here as they set up.
Nice double team.
Young Butch Cooper, perfectly legal. Drop kick right in the kisser. Believe me, Cooper had it. A special interview coming up.
Now, as I'm certain many of you fans know, at one point or another, something in a career of most anyone occurs. He is paid homage by his fellow workers, his peers, and that seems to, if you will, spur him on to new heights. And perhaps that is exactly what took place in the case of Harley Race, who is now referred to as the King, ever since many of the great stars here in the World Wrestling Federation paid homage to you, participated in the coronation, and decreed you the king of professional wrestling.
Kenny, I have been the king of professional wrestling for a number of years before I had a crown. There was not a man walking down the streets of any city anywhere around the world that I'd back up from. Right today, there's not that person. I am the true king of all wrestling. Nothing do I enjoy more than going in the ring and doing what I do better than any other human being on the face of God's green earth. Hulk Hogan would be champion. You're about that much short when it comes to comparing yourself to the likes of the King. The King has done everything that there is to do in wrestling. Why do you think that all of my peers were there when they put this crown on top of my head? Because they knew in the back of their mind that the crown was going on the king of all wrestling. All I ask now is just keep feeding me people. I'm not going out there anymore simply to beat someone. I'm going out there to hurt until I get done hurting.
Considered by many to be the king of wrestling, fans, make up your own mind.
The following is a tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing in the ring, first from Milford, Connecticut, weighing 230 pounds, Mario Mancini. His partner from Vancouver, Canada, weighing 255 pounds, Nick Kiniski. The opponents, along with their manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. He represents the Hart Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 238 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart. His tag team partner from Reno, Nevada, weighing 280 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
The Hart Foundation, a tremendous team here in the World Wrestling Federation and under the tutelage of the Mouth of the South.
Can you imagine some people call Bret Hart greaseball and they don't say nothing about the Honky Tonk Man's 1950 Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, Waylon Jennings, Conway Twitty hairdo?
Well, I never referred to the Hitman in that respect.
Listen.
In fact, I refer to Bret Hart as the man who has mastered the execution of wrestling holds. Look at our old reliable friend, Danny Davis, the referee for this matchup. Right down there to give a quick 1 count. Nick Kiniski with a nice high sunset flip over the top. 1. Well, Danny Davis right there so far, Bobby.
I told you he's right there.
No, the wrestling fans really wanted to know, does the Hart Foundation really get along?
Me and the Anvil get along just as good outside the ring as we do inside the ring. But Jim does have a tendency to snore sometimes.
Snore? You leave your hair all over the bathroom, the toilet, and the sink every night. And besides, that's none of your business.
What a devious laugh. I can't. Give me a break. Oh, look at that. The Anvil went for a big clothesline, and Nick Kiniski took him right over with a nice arm drag. Tag made to Mario Mancini stepping in.
You know, nothing successful is always compatible.
Want to run that by me again?
Well, I mean, they can't get along 100% of the time. They do great, though. I predict, without Stud and Bundy in the picture, there's your next tag team champions.
Without Stud and Bundy.
Well, we can't get a match with them. The Bulldogs won't sign for a match.
Give me a break. How about the Hart? How about the Greg the Hammer Valentine, the Dream Team, the Brutus Beefcake?
I'm going to give the edge to these guys.
How about the Killer Bees?
I'm going to give the edge to these guys.
How about the Machines?
No way, the Machines.
Oh, look at this move. Patented number job clothesline by the Hitman. Goodbye.
I like it.
Danny Davis didn't waste any time in counting them down with a 1, 2, 3 count. There's the Hitman. Is just unreal sometimes. Oh, look at this, adding a little insult to injury. Look, come on, Danny. Get over there, do something about that.
Hey, stay off him. He's not the best referee, but he's
in a daze.
He doesn't always call things fairly.
Look, he's not doing anything, Bobby.
He's doing a good job. There's 5 guys.
He's leaving the ring. The talent is still out there. The wrestlers are in the ring. He's leaving. What kind of a referee is that?
What's he supposed to do? Get a wheelbarrow and pick the guy
The
up?
winners of this bout, the Hart Foundation, Bret Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
This Danny Davis is obviously getting to be too much here. We're going to have to try and see whether the Rules Committee of the World Wrestling Federation might want to look into this. Look at that beautiful clothesline. Mastery of execution by the Hitman, Bret Hart. And he can do it all, believe me. Right now, wrestling fans, it's time for Jake the Snake Roberts and the Snake Pit. And joining him, the world's heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan.
Well, I want to see this.
Although they may fight to stay alive, their body will start to shiver. Because there is no mere mortal man that can withstand what Damien, I, and the DDT have to deliver. This week, I give you your World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan. Now, let me ask you something, big man. What do you think of my python?
Well, you know, it really doesn't matter what I think of your single python. I'm not out here to condone the fact that you run with the devil, touch and go, as you say.
Oh, yeah.
But if you ever decide to run with a Hulkster and his 2 24-inch pythons, it shall be touch and you're gone.
Oh, yeah? Have you ever felt the power that's in this python right here, man? It's nothing but sheer strength.
Well, you know, I know a lot about pythons because I've been raising a couple pythons ever since I was a little bitty Hulkster.
Then show them to me.
Well, you know, if you can't see them from where you're at, you could never see them, but since you want to see them, I might as well go ahead and cover you up.
Let me say this right now. Don't you know it's more shameful to deny fear than it is to run from danger? Do you understand that?
Well, you know, the first thing, man, I'm not from the dark side, the pain, the vengeance of violence you talk about. I'm from the positive side of Hulkamania. In Hulkamaniacs, we fear no man, woman, or beast.
Let me ask you one final question. Would you ever turn your back on a man that you're afraid of?
No.
Hey, where do you think you're going, man? Don't turn your back on me. You get him back out here.
The following is a one-fall tag team bout. Introducing first from Tocula, Mexico, weighing 244 pounds, Tito Santana. His partner from Culebra, Puerto Rico, weighing 248 pounds, Pedro Morales. The opponents from Lynchburg, Tennessee, weighing 260 pounds, Ken Glover. His partner from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 239 pounds, Steve Lombardi.
Talk about sensational tag team combinations. We missed one here in Tito Santana and Pedro Morales.
Oh, that's their names?
Yeah, that's their names.
Oh, I thought it was Hala and Pena.
Well, two former Intercontinental Heavyweight Champions. Pedro Morales, former World's Champion, former co-holder of the Tag Team Champ. What more could you want?
I would want the name former taken off in front of my name.
Well, you have to win something first before you can become a former, Bobby. And,
how does King sound? Mr. Wonderful.
Well, you know, there are
a giant,
tremendous millions of multilingual fans here in the World Wrestling Federation, so we asked Tito and Pedro to speak in their native tongues.
Aquí, Pedro, le vamos a demostrar a todos ustedes por qué somos muy amigos afuera del ring y en el ring también.
Somos como hermanos. Para mí, Tito Santana es un hermano menor y estamos preparados mental, físicamente para cualquiera.
What the heck is going on, Monsoon?
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. I'm tired of hearing people that can't speak English. I speak English. You don't give me time enough to talk, but you give these morons time to talk.
Well, they certainly deserve equal time. Nice arm drag by Santana as Lombardi goes down. Quick tag made to Pedro Morales. Boy, once these two Latins get that hot blood flowing, they are literally unbeatable.
Yeah, it's not like two cab drivers in Tijuana talking, trying to beat somebody out of a fair.
Morales with a power slam on Lombardi, reaches over and makes the tag to Ken Glover, who steps in a little reluctantly, you might say. Morales, a southpaw, and he decides to planch it with that left hand. You can forget about it. Drop down quickly in front. Morales catching him with a nice backdrop. Another quick tag made. A lot of continuity and a lot of respect for each other on this particular team, and that's so important. And I don't believe that great respect shows up in Stud and Bundy, Bobby. It doesn't appear that way to me.
Well, Stud and Bundy are the team that can't be slammed. They haven't been defeated yet.
You know, the
Who
number,
have these two?
The number has gotten so astronomical here as to how much money you now owe everybody that I've written it off.
Monsoon, I don't owe anybody a dime.
I can't keep track anymore.
I wish that's all I had to do is keep track on how much money you owe somebody.
You owe the world's heavyweight champion $15,000. You owe Haku $15,000. You owe a number of other guys $15,000. You owe King Tonga $15,000. Is anybody I missed?
I've never seen him. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, this one's all over. Tremendous effort on the part of Pedro Morales. Let's take a look at Ken Glover. He's had it.
The winners of this bout, Pedro Morales and Tito Santana.
Talk about dynamic tag team combinations. You're looking at one right here in Tito Santana and Pedro Morales. They don't have to take a back seat to anybody.
No, that's right. There's Hal and Pino leaving the ring.
Well, you call them what you like, but when they step in there against your men, you'll be sorry. Look out. Backbreaker and a beauty by Morales. Tremendous pressure on the lower kidney area. Hooks the leg really wasn't necessary. The 3 count made. Morales and Tito Santana on the victory. going to be seeing a lot of pictures just like that one with their hands raised in victory. We'll be right back after this.
Pictures all you're going to see.
Right now, wrestling fans, we're going to go on a special trip with George the Animal Steele at one of his favorite places, talking to the animals and making some interesting assimilation.
Talking to the animals.
Hey, Zoo! Hey! Hey! Zoo! Coco! Birdman! Hey! Birdman! You! Hey! Bird, fly! Hey! You! Hey! You! Steamboat! Hey! Hey! Go! You! Go! You! Hey! Come! Race! King! Slow! King! Slow! King! Slow! Where next? Hey! Hey! Oh, looky! Nice! Orton! Long neck, pencil neck, Orton! Hey! Andre! Big! Nice! Strong! Stay still! Dad, Bundy! No giants! Dad, Bundy! Little! Andre! Big! George, feed Russian Bear. Nikolai Volkov, eat. Eat. Go get it. Now, George, maybe go back to WWF. Bye, Zoo. Take Elizabeth to Zoo, George. Take Elizabeth to Zoo.
The following bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first in the corner to my right, weighing 277 pounds, Moondog Spot. The opponent from the beautiful South Pacific, weighing 231 pounds, one of the Islanders, Toma.
Toma, one half of the Islanders. Should be an interesting matchup. You got one half of the Moondogs and one half of the Islanders.
What's he wearing? It looks like some one of those discount motels is missing a shower curtain.
Well, that's part of the native dress of Samoa.
Why do natives wear dresses?
Because it's too hot there to wear almost anything else. It's not really a dress.
You said a native dress.
It's a lava.
That's a lamp.
Look out. Beautiful maneuver there. Catches him coming in with a chop right in the lower abdomen area. Wow. Toma showing me some power, as that's at least 290 pounds worth of Moondog Spotty. Soon to be coming here to Wrestling Challenge superstar Billy Graham. Let's go to the desert.
Yes, you got the superstar Billy Graham again, live and in color, out here in the heat, out here in the sun, out here with the stifling light coming down on my bronze body, getting more stronger, getting more powerful, looking better than I ever have. Superstar back on the WWF wrestling scene. And I got to tell you one thing, Bobby Heenan and family, watch out for superstar Billy Graham and watch out for the Pythons, baby.
Man's a savage.
Talk about returning with a vengeance. Superstar Billy Graham will create havoc for a whole lot of people here in the World Wrestling Federation. Oh, look at this! Out of nowhere, Moondog Rex down there at ringside. interfering in this matchup. Look at this. He's got Toma hooked from behind. Referee calling for the bell. Obviously a disqualification here for outside interference. Come on, ref, step in there. Do something. This youngster's going to get clobbered. This crowd is on its feet. Look out. It's Haku. Yes, unloading with chops.
Where'd he come from? He doesn't have any business out there. The match is between Moondog Spot and Toma.
Oh, look at this. Double team effort now by the Islanders as the Moondogs falling prey here. Look out, drop kick. Spotty right over the top rope, and now it's Rex, and he's gone.
What's he doing? He's got street clothes on. He don't even belong in the ring.
The Moondogs both down on the canvas. Let's get the official word.
The winner of this bout, resulting from a disqualification, Toma.
Well, disqualification, outside interference, obviously. But coming to the rescue immediately.
Well, Toma was doing everything illegal. He was hitting the man, like you like to say, in the esophagus. Can you blame Rex for coming out?
You know where the esophagus is?
Yes, it's located right around the lower Lombardi area of the neck.
Boy, you can see a whole lot of love and a whole lot of leadership between these two individuals, the Islanders, Haku and Toma, and things sort of backfired here for the Moondogs. Look at Rex, not happy. 300 pounds plus. But on to victory, that youngster right there, Toma. A special interview coming your way in just a moment.
This isn't the Islands, they should go back.
As you wrestling fans know, continually an influx of talent here in the World Wrestling Federation, second to none. The WWF, by far the greatest wrestling organization ever put together. But one man who has come here to the World Wrestling Federation with two men by his side that is literally sending shudders up and down the spine of wrestlers, officials alike. The man known as the Wizard, in his stable, both from the jungles of Samoa, Sika, as well as Kamala, the Ugandan headhunter.
They were both with me and the Grand Wizard himself on the eastern slopes of the Himalayas at the slaying of Shah Khan. The Grand Wizard said, "Wizard, after you go to Uganda, after you go to Kampala, and you find a big headhunter, you find the slayer of the big cats, you find Kamala." And I went on a mission and I found Kamala to actually find Sika. The Grand Wizard took me to the 33rd level of communication because next to me here, throughout the Pacific Basin, wherever the waters flow, the original cannibals were Polynesians. And here you see Sika, a complete throwback. Put the camera on this man's face. Here you see a face with eternity and destiny. A man, an outcast, a complete throwback to the old Polynesian warriors. With both these warriors, we have really come for the rare white Bengal tiger, Hulk Hogan. They will both be in on the slaying of the great rare Bengal tiger. Look right into this man's face. There is eternity and oblivion for you, Hogan.
Wrestling fans, as usual, action hot and heavy, and next week will be no exception as joining us, these two big behemoths, Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy, direct out of the Heenan family.
That's right, the team that can't be slammed.
And also joining us next week, Hillbilly Jim, back joining the World Wrestling Federation. He'll be looking for everyone, and take a look. Benedict.
I'll take this over, Monsoon. Mr. Wonderful, my man.
Coco Beware, as along with Frankie, will join us as well. Gorilla Monsoon for Bobby the Brain Heenan, and sometimes Johnny V, saying so long till next week.